nearly right off the rip. Anybody that didn't notice it in episode 1, definitely by episode 2 noticed it, and that's when I saw it as well.
No, there are people
What's
who
going
didn't
on, y'all?
notice it until it was told.
What?
Seriously, there are people who are like, well, you guys are just making up stuff. Like, this is not real. Like, you guys are always trying to put race into it and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like...
So, y'all, welcome to our backstage rant
Your mom's
about,
trash.
about ridiculousness of folks in Meeks' comment section speaking about the latest episode of Peacemaker. So you'll hear our full thoughts on that when we get to that episode.
Probably, hopefully next week. Hopefully. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, I think we could push. What's going on, Daynard? Hey, Maker. Sunny Skies.
Oh, yeah.
Silver Sight. RJ's in the house.
Just a really random. Let me tell you something. The way I procrastinated about this college thing, it makes me mad, but I'm just laughing because I know how. I know what happened. Why I stopped. Because people was getting on my nerves.
Keep people getting what?
People was getting on my nerves. You know, I have a low tolerance for foolishness, right?
That's not surprising at all.
I talked to the advisor and we went through how many classes I had to take and what I need to take, right? And how much it's going to cost. So after this semester, after I test out of one class and use my work experience for another class, that leaves 5 classes left. And one of those classes I have to take at the college. So I have to do that next semester. The other 4 classes I can take online for free.
Where are you going?
It's like Pierce College. It's just a part of the union. And so they have the programs for it. So I have to take I have to pay for one more class and then I'll have my degree. That Rhapsody shit had me dying, by the way.
Bro, I was giddy watching the whole thing. At first, I didn't know about it. And then someone else had done a video on it, and I'm going to be looking like, for everyone that's saying this, my first thought is it literally says, maybe not in these words, but I'm ad-libbing, no man will be able to just have forward knowledge or know or predict when the rapture will happen. How the fuck you assholes still keep thinking you know when the last day is going to be? People have lost jobs, y'all.
People have sold houses. They've given up their
sold
kids.
Houses. Giving away all their savings
was good. That's
charities.
That's what you get for being dumb.
And came back out here on Peacemaker's internet talking about, can I get that back though? No. If it was me, you absolutely would not be getting that house back because my name's on that deed now. Car? What car? You mean my car? That's parked outside?
When was it supposed to be? Like 2020?
Now what is supposed to be like in 1988?
No, we're not even going that far back. I think because what's funny is that the day that it was supposed to happen, like the 24th, it was like a Tuesday or some shit. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? People sent kids to CPS?
Yes.
What?
Because they knew they were going to be raptured and their kids weren't.
How
so whatever day that it was, I think it was supposed to be on the 23rd to the 24th, right?
Yeah, I heard those.
The people who were saying the rapture was coming and it was on the way and it didn't show up, they were like, well, we have to wait until the full day is over because in some of the other countries it's still
I saw one of those videos. He was hard pressed saying, coping for his life. Was in there like, it's still April 24th or September 24th somewhere in the world.
Exactly. So the whole day has to be done before the rapture happened. Well, then it's supposed to be the 25th and then it's supposed to be the 27th and like she's like Sunny Sky says, now it's supposed to be the October 7th.
Yeah, such as the antics of combos we get into. We literally are funny. Just ourselves, even when the camera isn't on.
Listen, I just be chuckling.
Seriously, because y'all fools are humans. This is why humans are trash sometimes. But anywho's what's going on, y'all? Happy to be back. We had some things last week's, but we're here now.
Notifications. Good job, YouTube.
What? Oh shit! It notified. Hey.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. No, of course I surely did not. Fine. See you at the pearly gates. I am no.
You see my face like
on a regular day. I always say I'm going to hell. Particularly, actually, there is a situation that happened in my notes that I made sure to put down that I know I could possibly go to hell for because I laughed. And I understood.
Oh, I didn't realize it. Hey, I got a rap shirt.
How I understood.
Shock.
How you planned that shit? I don't believe you. You planned that. That wasn't spontaneous at all. Don't believe her. Okay, notes. Where are the notes? Oh man. All right. So while we are only doing episodes 3 and 4 now, we do have all of the knowledge of what has been out so far. So if you want to throw out a theory at any time in the convo or tie something in of what's happening in those 2 eps, feel free. I give you that green light now. And so yeah, let's start from the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. Episode 3. Got a flashback.
I like the intro.
Yeah, because you didn't like it last time.
I didn't like it, but the more I got into the season and saw the state of Chris, the more I like it. It makes sense. Mm-hmm. It all makes sense.
It's all connected. Mm-hmm. You know what? I have a few Irish brothers from across the pond that would likely agree with you on that. Sopranos, John. What? Oh, reference. Sorry. All right. So, Rick Flag is in here cheating on his sorceress or half sorceress avatar girl, June. Which exactly, I don't understand why you studied these things. You know what that person can do. And if she decides to flip out and immediately take over June, what you gonna do about that?
Cry.
I don't even think he's gonna have a chance to cry. She is just gonna tear him apart. But yeah, him and Amelia, and they're not together, obviously, because he's with the sorceress. I forget what her actual name was. The human name is June, but I think her other persona.
Enchantress.
Was it Enchantress? Yes. That sounds correct. They're in there. They're basically each other's best friend / only friend / Ben's friends.
I mean, you're right.
So yeah,
the Bens.
That's the situation they're in. And I do love that the 2 of them really are just very real in the moment. It's like, what you talking about, bro? You know, like, you're my only friend, and I'm yours. So it's a win-win situation in all of the categories for them. And I'm not mad at that, though. You know, 2 consenting adults, y'all want to do what you do. Look, I'm happy for you. Get it in. Then we cut to Peacemaker going through his quote-unquote new wardrobe and not believing the flashiness or the tight jeans and the amount of pills that he's seen. And, you know, we heard earlier in the season there was an illusion or alluded to thought of that world's Chris being a drug addict, which
having issues
abound. And one thing that I noticed on the rewatch, taking notes again earlier today, is Keith says, and then this is also in this scene, you know, he's acting weird, you know, because puts got all the shit on, walks downstairs and goes outside. He's like, oops, I don't have a vehicle. He comes back in. Not only that, he doesn't know where he's going. So hey, Keith, can you, like, just, you know, for shits and giggles, tell me where Amelia works? Like, how do I get there?
What's the address for Argus?
Yeah, and Keith was like, why the fuck would I know where Argus is? Which, that's one ping that came to me. Because if y'all are like the superheroes, why wouldn't you know where this organization is? So I don't know, that kind of started a spiral of thought. I
felt like he was just like, why wouldn't you know the freaking address? Why you need me to tell you the address?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it could be that, but also
for which?
Why would you? But why would you not know that? Because it seems like they're there to be like the Black Ops.
Later on, he drove Amelia to there, so he had to know where Argus is, because he said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to drop by Argus," so he had to know where it is.
By that time, yeah. But
I think he knew. Period. Here. Of course, he would know where Argus is, because I mean, in that dimension, is that a dimension?
I'm not talking about Chris. I'm talking about Keith.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. He would know where that is because he worked with Argus. They worked with Argus. Keith knew. He was just confused as to why in the hell Peacemaker was like, hey.
Okay, I thought he said, why would I know where it is? Referring to himself. Okay, I heard that wrong then. Yeah. All right, so... And Chris has apparently been acting strange for a number of years now, which made me think,
I'm so
why
curious.
If was the original Chris that we saw him kill the original of that world,
like,
or has there been dimension hopping for a long time, or a switched at birth?
I wouldn't even say a switched at birth. What I would be going towards is, in my Cardi B voice, what was the reason? Why were you acting out? Like, what were you doing? What was the acting of the out?
Yes.
Because not only were you sleeping with everything that was moving, you were sleeping. What did his dad say when he went to go visit him? He was sleeping with like a little alien creatures or something. Like,
is that what he said?
I think so. When he said that the little people were in the cars. What are they called?
Little people in the cars.
Yeah, when in the previous episode when Peacemaker was sitting down having drinks with his dad and his brother, and they were reminiscing, like, remember that time that those little things came into the house and they were everywhere. They were in the car and they ripped out the stuff, and we were like, how the hell did they get over here? And then Keith made a joke about Chris sleeping with him, and I was like, is that the weird, or is that the normal, or is the choice of sleppery the weird?
Exactly.
I'm so
like
nosy.
it seems like he's had them
the imps
on you know, they've been where the imps. Yes.
I was like the little thing.
Thank you. And hey, Dominica, welcome.
I was like I couldn't word it.
Yeah, because it's interesting there how everything falls apart, and we get a few more clues that made me go down this rabbit hole thought of tinfoil, but I will explain as we go through. And the last note on that, I said, you know, Keith might maybe use the Peacemaker, and here I'll call him Peacemaker, but he's Chris. And I think I know Meeks has said it in her rewatches, and I do believe we said it last stream also. We do like calling him Chris more than Peacemaker, but we're in the land of caucasity, so I'm just gonna call him Peacemaker.
And I didn't realize I was calling him Peacemaker in the land of caucasity because I was doing it.
So yeah, this may not, what it boils down to is I think this may not be the first time Chris has been replaced, and possibly that's why that Chris was on all those drugs, because he knows the truth, but for whatever reason he can't say nothing and he's coping. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably way off the mark on that, but it's an interesting thought.
Is the house his or his dad's?
The house was his dad. In our world, you mean?
No. In
their world?
In this world too.
We don't know. That's not been expressly said. Because I would assume it was their family house. So the boys are just there. I mean, even still, I don't know why you wouldn't like move out and at least get an apartment. But
well, because in our Peacemaker or our Chris's land, he didn't have access to that until his dad died, right? Like his dad was the one with the code. He could go in there and out there, but he didn't play around in there. Like he didn't go in there himself, right?
I think he did.
Okay.
Because
I couldn't remember.
Because he says there's a time where Keith had to figure out the portable door exchanger, and then the second time it happened, Chris had to do it. Why those instances came around, we're not told, but we do know that he says, you know, it's the room of like 99 or 100 dimensions, whatever. So like he's been in there. And I'm assuming that he has seen all those doors and possibly counted. Previously, I didn't think so, but from what he said here, that's what makes me believe he does know everything that's in there, and he's helped move the door before already, which is how he knew how to do it this time.
Because I was just trying to figure out, like, how much do you think Peacemaker knows about his dad's door in this dimension, in that dimension? You know what I mean? Like, does he know it exists? Is he allowed to go through it? Is his dad like, don't touch my shit? Because I think dad was definitely like, hey, listen, don't touch my shit.
Don't touch that shit. Yeah.
So
and
I was trying to figure out.
I think he also knew, but he had to keep it a secret. Maybe again, you know, switched at birth. He came in, he thought everything was on up and up. When he got older and listening, maybe eavesdropping, on some of Dad's meetings or private sessions or whatnots, maybe he heard something that made him curious. And that's when he went searching and then found the proof in something that his dad has, that to know that he's not from that world. So he's quietly spiraling, because even here in the land of Caucasity, he's still afraid of his dad, no matter how loving they seem to present on the surface.
And I feel like he's more afraid of Amelia in this one, because why are you running from her? If she's everything you needed, why are you running? Because his brother was definitely like, hey, you know what? I think you might have fucked it up with Amelia.
Exactly. Like, she's literally the best thing for you. Mm-hmm. And I like that thought. I didn't even think about it like that. Maybe Emil found out something also. And because he can't handle that, the best thing he could think of was to cut her off. Mm-hmm. So his brain doesn't have to deal with reconciling that lie. But we'll see. Again, this is just
so curious. Like, I'm so nosy.
Yeah.
I hate the weekly drops, but I like the weekly drops. But I
like them.
But I hate them.
Because it gives us time to do this. But still, I want the story like now. It's my story and I want it now.
Exactly. I want now.
So we get a small montage of Peacemaker going in the persona in the lands of Caucasity. And yes, that's what I will be calling it from now on. And basically everybody is glazing this dude. Everyone, all the way up to a kid crying because, oh my God, Dad, look, it's him. Oh my God, he looked at me.
He loves it so much.
And looking to the other side where a bitch is in the car with what we see is probably her boyfriend or husband. And she's, rips the shirt open, tatas, do the thing.
Today's.
Yes. Yeah, on display. Mm-hmm. And they were perky. So, I mean, I feel like he should have said thank you to her. He didn't. I mean, it kind of was implied by his smile, but still.
It's just so weird how that's all he wants. Like, is this the thing that really makes you feel good? Interesting.
Without having the deeper context? Yeah, because just remember how Chris is treated in our world, in the main universe. So
I would
it
want
makes
that.
sense.
Suspicious. It's too suspicious.
See, and me and you think that because we have villainous traits in our signs.
I don't want you to say hi to me.
Yeah. I don't like humans like that, especially y'all in this land of Caucasity.
No, thank you.
Yeah, everything feels off about this place.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, we cut back to the 8th Street kids at the house, and everybody is waking up. Everybody's hungover except for Hardcore. Well, she is hungover. She's just dealing with it better.
She's okay. She's functioning.
Yes, she's functioning. She's a functioning. I don't want to say like junkie in the form
drunk. She definitely is,
but definitely just like she's drunk, and she is like reveling and clothing herself in all of that hurt to go and be ridiculous in random back alley fights, so she can cope and feel a little something. Which is, it really does suck for her. I feel very bad for her. Again, we are in the crash out phase, like we've been saying all weekend, but Amelia's having it one of the worst. Besides Chris, like I think she is the one that is very unfairly being dealt a bad hand to. So Adebayo, she asked him something. What asked her what's up with her and Chris? Like, did something happen? And Vigilante now pops in, and we love our baby cousin.
That's my man.
He's hilarious.
That's
like no. Nothing could have happened.
It's wrong.
I would know about it.
Yeah.
And why would you know about it? Because that's
Peacemaker's my best friend. It's my best friend.
Duh. The fuck?
It's my best
friend.
How
dare you?
I know these things. Thank you so very much. Yes.
Adrian is a goat. Yes. In her robe.
And they can't seem to have this conversation with him because he's like, well, I know this and I know that. He could quiz me. And they was like, why don't you go check on Economist? Because he's in the tub. What? And he runs off.
Like he might have choked on his own. Why are you just now telling me this? Right.
Distraction.
And to give Adebayo just a little bit of grace. Hardcore says, why did you encourage that? Like, man, look, I just got sucked into the vortex. He's harmless. Okay, that's the homie. Little cousin be out here a little strange. He's tripping. A little touched.
He's a little weird.
It's a little weird, but that's okay. We don't need to crush his dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he runs in there, and we hear in the background like, "Why are your fingers in my mouth?" I was looking for throw up, because it's the most sensible thing for him. If this man that he very much considers a good friend, I think for him behind Chris is Economos.
He's so big.
If you read the cues, and
this man is huge funny for no reason.
Ridiculous. So like he could have played the mountain.
I'm like, is he really that tall? Yes, he is. He really is that tall. I thought people were making it short. Last time. No. Nope. He's really that big. Every single time. Mm-hmm. He's so big. Mm-hmm. He's so big. He did. He kissed his forehead in the after credits. That's my shit.
In the after credits, yeah. And I love that because and actually here, this is the tie-in for that. Economos says like, "Yo, where the fuck are my pants?" Yeah. And Vigilante is like, "Oh, I took them off and washed them and pressed them like they're on the kitchen counter." Why would you do that? And Adrian's looking at him like, "What? You wouldn't do that?" Like you're like, and this is his love language.
Mm-hmm. Being weird,
doing random shit, and being weird about doing that random shit. Mm-hmm. I don't got no beef with that man. Okay, he's probably the most purest, truest to himself.
So delightful. Here. He's such a sociopath. He's so delightful.
That's my baby cousin, and okay, that's my light-skinned baby cousin. I will not be hearing any words against him.
I love him.
No, he didn't pee his pants. I think he literally was trying to get him to be more comfortable. Like he carried him in there, tucked them in, and took off his pants because he knew they would need to be cleaned when he woke up.
Very well. I mean, he does have a well-defined moral code. It's very
he does.
Wow, but it's very well defined.
And that's the thing about folks that are on the spectrum. When you look at some of these things that we would label quote unquote as something that they're able to do despite their what they're fighting, is they'll go into this like hype. I don't know if hyper awareness is the right word, but there's something that, like how you said when you lose one sense, all the other ones like ramp up a little bit to try to make up for that. I don't remember what the young man's name was, but they were flying him over a helicopter because of his artwork. He was being honored, and they went past the skyline in New York. He then drew, and this is the only one time he's seen it. He then drew like the whole skyline and made it look freaking fantastic by hand, with no pictures or anything, just having seen it that one time. They'll hyper fixate on one thing and just be very good at it. And while it is strange the way Adrian goes, we know his character, and he's actually a pretty decent dude. Always looks out for his friends and family, even though he be cussing his mom out on a regular basis. I don't appreciate that.
But he's a cutie patootie.
Exactly. And that's why his mama completely always ignores it whenever he does that, because she know he loves him and he loves her. So after that, we jump back to the Caucasus dimension, and Chris gets to Argus. He's a little bit wigged out because they got to do the retinal scan to get in, which I don't know why he didn't think about that in the first place.
Well, I mean, if they're exactly the same person, he'll be fine. Dog, chill out.
See, that's the interesting thing to me. I am wondering, like the retinal scan, I can see how that will go through, but it's always said, no human has like the same prints, and that's maybe even in other dimensions. I wonder if it was a fingerprint scan, would it have worked?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a small exchange again between Adebayo and Harcourt, and she's asking, like, are you sure you don't need this? Like, look, okay, first of all, I'm a train wreck, and Adebayo does acknowledge that, but she also props her up, which she needs to be propped up a little bit. Ladies out there, okay, I don't know how y'all are with your friends, but me and my folk, if anything, any sign of like laughing in confidence or spiraling downward in a horrible way like Harcourt is right now, words of kindness are always appreciated. And she lets her know, like, look, bitch, you're fucking awesome. Like, you could be in a relationship with him. He obviously is in love with you. Why don't you do that? I'm a fucking train wreck. Are you crazy? Why the fuck would I want to bring him into that? There is no compatibility there. And Adebayo, I think, asks a very valid question. Like, okay, but does he know that?
Mm-hmm.
Have you not been successful enough in hiding your feelings as much as you thought you were?
Like, I feel bad for her. She just doesn't feel that she deserves any of this. Like, she feels like everything is going to shit, so she just doesn't deserve any piece of happiness at all. I'm like, man, that's when you should lean into what you got. You know what I'm saying? You just lean into it.
Yeah.
Chris is just as fucked up as you are. He's just has a more optimistic attitude, surprisingly, because I would assume that it would be the opposite based on his life. But he is always looking for the good and the better. I'm gonna need you to be more like him.
Right. And he's trying to do it. I mean, and you look at his name, Peacemaker. I don't know what y'all might know about history, but yeah, before peace is ever discussed, a lot of times there's a war. You know, there's a battle. So, yeah. Where were we in the notes?
Poor baby.
Yeah. He and we've said this before, but he needs all the hugs. But right now, Harcourt also needs all the damn hugs.
I feel like the team just needs to like take turns hugging each other. That's all. The only person who's kind of okay is Adebayo. Only because she has a truly glass is half full personality all the time.
Exactly. 100%. She and we said this before. She's the one that keeps the group together. She is the glue. She is the glue. All right, so okay, we get back from that to Rick Flag immediately jumping into action when Peacemaker walks in. He's like, "Oh, what you doing here?" And this is a very different Rick Flag.
It's so weird
from what we've seen. Like, I was looking at him like, who?
Sir, you look dirty and dusty.
You know who he remind me of? Do you remember How High?
Oh, yes.
The dude that played Lark Voorhees' boyfriend. That's who he reminds me of here. Like, can you take this jacket and put it on like your butt's sticking out? Like,
I haven't
a black woman that has the badonkadonk, okay?
In forever. Because I remember when that My Bicycle scene came out.
Oh, my bicycle.
I remember crying. Me and my sister crying. Oh my God.
Fucking Mike Epps' powder.
My goodness. Yeah. That was 2001. Yeah. My God.
Boo foo. By us. Fuck you. Oh shit. The security guard from Princess Bride was in there too. When he was like their fraternity advisor or some shit. But anyway, Rick comes up in his also preppier than we are used to seeing him stance, and he's the lightweight trying to I don't want to say shake down Peacemaker, but he's trying to like, hey, why are you here?
What are you doing?
Why are you here? Okay,
you come here to see
me. Look, you came to see my woman though. Did you make an appointment at least?
For why are you here?
Did you call? Did you have your people call me to ask for permission? Why would you do that? Which is dumb. And Amelia, to her credit, over that she and that's also another discussion. Over here, I will call her Amelia. In our world, I will call her Harcourt. Amelia jumps in and immediately squashes and dismisses Rick. And does he go away? No.
He hides behind a fucking pillar like a bitch.
And he don't even know how to hide good. Clearly, no one taught him how to properly play hide and seek. And where, homie, you are hiding behind a wall, not a curved wall of something that he could actually be hidden. It's a flat wall, and his head is damn near all the way around the corner. Sir, who's not going to see you?
That's why you fell. That's why you tripped. That's why we hurt you.
And then you tripped into the big ass trash can. Walking around, and you see also what he did. He walked around like the whole other side of the office to try to get there, and then blamed the man who's that's the trash can was net to. Shut up.
No, thank you.
It's absurd. And actually, that's a little callback to in the beginning when Keith and Peacemaker were talking, and Keith was like, "What about the Jarhead?" And he was like, "Man, fuck him. And
for
Keith,
real.
you know, I feel like he, you know, despite his faults for the caucasity of this dimension, I feel like he would be a decent wingman, especially to his little brother. You know what? I agree. Fuck that guy.
He's like, go talk to her. Go ahead, fix it. Because I mean, you gotta think about it. He was like, you should have never broken up with Amelia. Like, come on.
Yeah, he was the one that got him hip to game. So
he's like, oh, I did. Yeah, some all these problems. Are you better? I just want to know.
People call my people. Right. That is exactly what he said. I didn't get no calls. I didn't get the memo, sir. You should not be here. And again, Amelia dismisses him. He goes through the montage of not being a good spy. Like Mr. Bean could beat him at spying on somebody right now. But we cut back to Economos and Vigilante are talking. This was like the full scene of them. And Economos gets a call from Sasha. And she is accusing him of not telling them about Eagle.
Y'all should have known.
Read
the dossier. Did you read the dossier? Did you get that thing I sent you?
It's like he told me it was a duck. Okay, taking advantage of my bird blindness,
sir. That's a personal problem.
That is very much a you issue.
I don't. That's a personal problem.
On ridiculous levels of audacity.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with me. Yeah. You should fix that.
Yep.
Yeah, you should fix it.
You know, I clearly said. You clearly told me it was a duck. No.
Why would I say that?
Why didn't you tell us Eagly was there? Because Eagly's always there. It's in the report. Which makes me think, like, by the end of the season, I don't know what Argus might be, but maybe 3/4 of the people that we've seen working there right now will be gone. Because that Daddy Flat Crossbones is absolutely not doing what he should be doing.
Exactly.
Well,
come on, exactly, Dominica.
Few just can't tell the difference. Exactly. Which again goes back to what we just said. Why didn't y'all read the fucking briefing? Who was in charge of making copies for the dossier?
Come on, definitely giving per my last email. Exactly. So it's definitely not my fault.
Exactly.
Like, get out of here.
How do you go into this without properly checking that you're following orders the way they should be?
But now y'all can't get into the house because, I mean, if Eagly is there, you're not gonna be. Just
Eagly. Look, Eagly said what he said, bro.
He did. He literally talons down. I don't know how many talons they got. Is it 8? I don't know.
No,
whatever it is.
Given. I think it's
talons
6.
are down. Standing on talons. Standing on the motherfucking talons. He said what he said. This is my house.
Matter of fact, right now, it low-key brings my brain back to, ancient Roman times when Rome was still new and expanding. What was the symbol that their like generals and whatnots, all of their regiments carried? A golden staff with an eagle on top. Okay, Eagly is revered.
They are very huge. I don't have time for it.
Yeah, that's the thing about television. Sometimes y'all really can't see how big these animals are. Eagles are not small. Vultures are not small. Those are some big fucking animals. And
I'm already scared of vultures from the Jungle Book, the animated series, like that, the animation one, the Walt Disney one, because they was out there singing "We're your friends." Like, that scared me, because I'm like, so you over here singing "You're my friend" because you want to eat me, and then seeing how big they are in real life, I don't have time for this.
No, we are imploring the safe word, pineapples. And if you don't get that joke, go research it. You'll figure it out.
My God, they're so big.
Exactly. And Eagly did have a gangster walk, because y'all saw he ran up on them steps and spread the wings like, what, bitch? Who else wanted? Nobody.
You're lucky I can't close doors.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like he could. but he probably just didn't want to. And I fucks with him on that petty because, look, I'm gonna leave my door open, but I bet none of you motherfuckers try to come in here tonight.
I'm gonna take a nap, and you better be gone when I wake up.
He took a nap. He took a very good nap.
Hang on, titties. I was crying.
Hang on, titties. I cannot believe they have continued to allow this man to use these bullshit nicknames.
I love it. It's
absolute hilarity.
It
really is.
Like, I'm gonna be laughing the entire time. That shit is funny. Oh my god.
Amongst all of this happening, we cut back to the Caucasity dimension. And Amelia and Chris get hot dogs. And we see that, when Chris is actually focused on something, he does go all in and he hits all of the cues. Like, the dude put too much ketchup and mustard on his on the hot dogs, and he was like, you know what, no, my guy, we don't do that. I actually would like a towel if you have it. And he playfully squeezes the two ends because the shit looks soggy. There's no need for that amount of sauce on the hot dog.
You need to go ahead and like get at least 6 more and just dunk them.
Exactly. We could dip.
Turn upside down tip.
The nicknames are diabolical. The nicknames are expressly diabolical. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? How is this not the easiest case a prosecutor has against HR?
I love it.
Of anything. Like, what the fuck? Girl, say that.
I mean, I do like that he was able to have the conversation that he wanted to have with Amelia. The conversation that he wanted to have with Harcourt with this Amelia, because it shows that he's always willing to have this conversation, especially now. Season 2,
this is so much growth. Yeah, this is so much growth for him.
Like, instead of just hiding behind his mantra, hiding behind the peacemaker facade, he's like, I just want to talk to you. Like, how do you feel about this? Like, I know that we messed up. I messed up. I hurt, I did all these things. I supposedly did all these things and I hurt you. And I just wanted to like give us another try and a shot. And I'm like, listen, how sincere he is being with her. I'm like, come on, Harcourt.
That's how you know. Yeah. That is exactly how you know.
Y'all are funny.
It's all right. So, after all this, they do have a really good nickname named Urkel. What did Urkel do to you, though? I like Urkel. All right. While they're sitting on a park bench now, they've just finished up the hot dogs, and Amelia gets serious and that. RJ, what's good, bruv? Thank you very much. If we can get the schedules down pat, once we get to the finale episodes, I think RJ will be able to join us, but we'll see. And thanks for coming through, Reggie. Harshy mucho, bruv. So, wait, who stops it? Oh, I forgot about the puppy moment, and the puppy was fluffy and cute. So, I don't blame her for, hey, hold this. Let me go pet it, and he just falls even more in love with her. And it's cute, but it's sad.
It was so cute.
It was. It very much was. It's sad. But right after we get that, she's saying, hey, if we are actually gonna give this another chance, look, I'm not interested in being with someone that be as finicky as you have been. You can't be coming at me and love bombing and hit me up for
and then leaving
3 months and then you ghost me for 6 months and make it seem like it's my fault.
That's trash.
So you have to kiss my ass on that one.
Peacemaker.
And she gives him all the rules. Like, look, if you can do this, I am willing, because you can tell she is very much in love with him here. And we get a group of people that are running behind them. One of them drops a package and falls on top of it, and just like a landmine and how that works, it zooped up right through his body and boom.
That's so dumb. I would just left it. I'm not jumping on it.
Yeah, And honestly, I think I understand why. You know, this is him. He sees the need for someone to step in and get help, and he took it upon himself. And we know that because, you know, Amelia went over to a cop that was there, which the cops, I almost want to say suspiciously, showed up very quickly.
Well, I just think that they're everywhere. I think that they are everywhere.
You know what? Given who I think is in charge in this world, you may be right. I can see that thread. But she pulls rank basically when the officer tells them to leave and shows the badge that she's with Argus, and they get the rundown. We hope that we could save everybody, ma'am, but you know, they've given us an ultimatum. There's a timer. I don't know if the folk gonna get here on right. And Chris, in his head, you could almost see it on his face. My time has come.
He's like, I will be right back.
And he runs into a local pet shop, and the owner of the shop is trying to get all the animals so they can get out of there. And Chris is like, look, I get it. I don't even need you to take me there. Just point in the direction of your roof so I can get there. And he does it. Climbs the roof, does the freaking hero jump of jumps, you know, Trinity jumping off that building to dive into the window across the street. And he makes it. And then he taps into his best Black Widow in Iron Man 2 and proceeds to take out all of the assailants in fashionable regard.
Murderization of the situation.
Just look, all of the murderization. You go, murder she wrote.
Running.
It was a wrap. It was a wrap. And it did get down to the last second. He got all of them, but he had to try to disarm that bomb. And I think he was doing it as slow as he did because he was trying to brace for like any impact that might happen.
And it was just like real volatile. Like
exactly, yeah. Like if you didn't talk to it nice, you know, like Audrey too with Little Shop of Horrors. If you didn't maybe sing it a lullaby or caress it the way you should, you were gonna get the big hurt.
You're gonna blow it up.
But luckily, that's not what happened. Yeah, in the last second, he pulled it off. Crisis averted. And then we jump out to the helicopter trying to come in to pick up whoever might be the stragglers surviving. But then here comes Keith. Zoop, cuts the tail off. And that's a wrap. The helicopter drops.
It's such a mess.
It is.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to disarm too, because he didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Yeah.
It was very much an eeny, meeny, miny, mo situation. He was like, blah, 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 blah. Got it. Welcome.
And that's the point that I forgot to mention. Yeah, he absolutely did not know what he was doing at all. And it's interesting to hear about these Sons of Liberty right now. Because as far as we know, again, all of the people of color have been eradicated or at the very least removed.
We don't see none. That's what we don't see none.
Exactly. So how do these people know about this conflict? Because I feel like that's where it's stemming from. I don't know if that's what James Gunn will do, but you know, we'll find out when the episodes drop. To pull out the USB cables,
literally, just like unplug all of it. Like, you know, 1, 2,
yeah.
But
he didn't know that. So sometimes with those bombs, if you pull the wrong one, it'll still go.
I think he pulled out all of them, and then the last one was the right one.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
That's what I'm saying. He got lucky.
Because usually it's the other way around. If you pull the one and it's the wrong one, it's explosion.
Boom.
Yeah, he had time to figure it out. He had time.
Right, exactly. Sons of Liberty doing the Lord's work. They were trying to.
They were trying.
And I really would like to see a bit of a history on them.
They did. Well, those dead. Yeah. They did. You know what I'm saying? They're not there no more. But I think after all of this, didn't Keith have a conversation with Peacemaker, or did that happen after we went back to our?
Hold on. You're talking about where like he was saying like that dad notices you are disappearing more than usual. That's after.
Okay, because I'm like, eventually he has to go back to the house. So
that's not up quite yet though.
Okay.
All right, let's scroll past the notes of the hot dog. The group, I think it says they runs into DMV, and the Sons of Liberty. This is what they're saying. They're mad about their oppressors, who I think obviously is the Golden Trio. And at what exactly it is he's mad about, I don't know. What was your take on what they were rambling? How did you interpret
Sons
that?
of Liberty?
Yeah. Well, the rhetoric they were saying, like, we'll take out one federal or governmental building until you recognize and remember our rights.
Pretty much. I mean, to me, it's self-explanatory. Like we just, despite the fact that we haven't seen anybody else who's not white.
Yeah.
The fact that they're like, hey, we're gonna hit these buildings means, of course, there's oppression there, and it's just looking at how like clean and how neat and how nice and how pristine. There's like a heavy police presence. Weird. I would have been. To me, it's just like, something's going on. Something's happening. They're holding somebody somewhere. They're doing something. It's odd.
They showed up.
That odd as we've seen.
They showed up damn near like 2 seconds after the blast in the park happened.
They were quick. So they were there.
Yeah.
I feel like they were already in the park and just doing their patrols, and they were like, shit.
But they also look so like unpressed about it. Like, oh well, we just gotta wait for Peacemaker and them to come in. I mean, and he's looking at him like, what the fuck do you mean wait?
I'm going in. Thank you so much.
Like, you know what? Right. And Amelia does try to warn him, but he's like, nah, look, lives are at stake. I'm sorry, but nah, I gotta go over here. And he talks to the shopkeeper, gets the access to the roof, and does a what's his name? John McClane from Die Hard Part 1. Yes, it is a Christmas movie. Fight me. And he dives off and lands in that window.
Yeah, like Dinar said that she said it was strange that he was fighting out of his uniform. Which says a lot. Yeah. This Chris will do stuff despite the fact that he could be in danger. Apparently, this Peacemaker was like, I need my suit. Where's my super suit?
Where's my super suit?
I gotta be covered in safe before I can do anything.
This is why we're friends.
No risk to me.
What I will posit to this, Dinar says, it was also interesting that Harcourt said that Chris was fighting out of uniform. It wasn't Harcourt that said that. It was the cop. The cop was like, ain't that guy Peacemaker? And Amelia was like, yeah. And then he was like, he's going in there without his costume though. Like he didn't have the costume. So I may be misremembering that, but I think it was the cop.
Yeah, exactly. He can't fight without a suit, or he won't fight without a suit. Either or.
Yippee-ki-yay. And that is another telling sign. And I'm wondering if that knowledge is going to come back. I feel like it has to, because we see he has no qualms jumping into the fire.
Of course, Chris will jump right up in that thing. Period.
So in these two, the cop and Amelia talking, they're looking at him even more strange, like, why are you parkouring off of roofs, my guy?
Amelia is loving it. She's like, oh my God, he's proactive.
Yeah.
It's for
he's literally becoming everything that she said she wanted.
It's like woo-boo.
Woo-boo. Oh my goodness.
It's for the white people. It's for us.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, and here's convo we alluded to earlier. Keith came in with the attack on the helicopter. Then they went home and they had this very heart-to-heart talking. And Chris, in this moment, he's Chris, and he says, "Yo, I really, really missed you."
Mm-hmm.
And Keith is like, bro, you don't gotta miss me. I'm right here. What you mean? And it's very cool to see him find that type of love from his family. But also it's so cruel because
now he gotta
this
go back.
Isn't real. Like it's not on the level that Adebayo or Harcourt said previously, talking about the dimensions, but it very much stands out that this ain't it, my dude.
Like it's not yours, and then you have to leave and you have to go back to your own dimension, your own reality, and it's void of all of this. To me, that makes it worse. That makes it worse. Why would I want to go back to a place that I know doesn't have the things that I'm looking for from the people I need to see them from? But yeah, I'm like, sir, that's what you get. This is why you should have come over here in the first place.
Exactly.
Should have minded your business. Should have minded your business. So now you gotta slow walk your ass back over there and be sad.
And yes, Thaynard, that means that this pacemaker can't fight without his suit. Or, to add on to my tinfoil, maybe he's just not allowed to actually wear that suit. Maybe this supervillain dad was one of the smart T-1000s and is running shit on levels that Tywin Lannister cannot reach.
I don't know. I feel like they're not in charge of the government, but they are assisting the government.
But
I feel like it's a government situation.
It's almost like they're a shadow organization.
I wouldn't even say they're a shadow organization. They are the organization. They know shadow about it.
Okay. Shadow, I think may have been the wrong word, but we have everyone that is forward facing, that is in charge, but behind the scenes, they're the ones that are actually ruling. Which, if you believe in some conspiracy theories, life imitates art, and they do be some hinky things.
I'm tired.
Exactly.
Life is tired.
So, for the end of this, get back to the caucasity, and the convo with Keith, and the final shot of the ep is of Chris, because he's back home now, going through the door and completely passing out, not paying attention to any of the destruction and ruin that has happened. So what are we gonna give?
No, wait, you missed it. They're that's not the pass out. The pass out was the first, like, episode 2. This one they've gotten together and they've gone back to the house.
Oh, right. And
Argus is at the house waiting.
See the mess. Yeah.
Argus is at the house waiting for them, and he doesn't know that yet. And Economist.
No, that's next episode.
No, this is at the end of this one.
Isn't it?
Yes, this is the end of this one. Remember, he walks through the door. He doesn't make it back in. It stops right when he walks through the door. But before that, they let us know that they're going back to the house. Because remember, she was yelling at him in the hospital about the fucking bird. What are you talking about the bird? And she was like, well, we can go back there with the team later so we can catch him. And hopefully somebody can get that damn bird. And that's when they call Michael Rooker. Mary Poppins, y'all. It took me a minute. I was looking, I was like, I know this actor. I
just found it as you said that, and in my notes it says, so Mary Poppins, y'all, is brought up because he is the lead eagle hunter
catcher
in the world. In the world?
Like, sir, why are you killing eagles?
What?
In the world.
And again, Economos calls him, didn't he call him like chief cultural appropriation?
Yes.
And he is correct, because what the fuck do you mean you're over here killing eagles because they're a scourge of the earth in what we can presume is the United States of this country? What the fuck is wrong with you? Right. And they had the nerve to have him looking like Willie Nelson. Okay, I will hear no slander on that.
I don't think he was an eagle catcher. I think he was an eagle killer.
I
think that's what they said. Killer.
I don't even think he was that. I think he was just perpetrating on some bullshit.
No, I mean, that was his title.
He does go. Yeah. Okay, yeah. he does do that, and
y'all keep saying catch it. He wasn't trying to catch his eagle. He was trying to kill this eagle.
He was trying to kill.
He was trying to kill this eagle from jump.
Sure.
He got off the car.
Exactly, and it made me extremely uncomfortable also because
I laughed hard.
We all know the symbol. Again, take it back to the Roman Empire. We all know the status of the eagle.
Tomfoolery and shenanigans, sir. Dressed as a Native American.
Look, all of the Gans have shenaned.
Wow. But yeah, so they're all at the house waiting for him. I think they were getting ready to surround the house. Because she had.
They're on the way.
No, they were there. They were outside. Like they were outside getting out of the car when he was coming through the door. Like they were trying to like suss out stuff. And I think at the beginning of the next episode is when they split up into teams and they actually like went to the house. Because they had to park, because the 5011 cars.
Okay, so the final shot of the ep is Chris going back home.
Chris walking through the door.
And, walking through the door to get back home.
With them on the other side already.
No, they're mobilizing at that point.
That's what I mean. They're
on the way over there.
They are outside down the street trying to figure the fuckery.
Why was
they haven't reached the house yet? They're down there arguing back and forth in the fucking cars.
Okay.
The radio.
By the time he comes out, there is still a little bit of time before they actually get like they're en route. That's how I was trying.
Yeah, but that's the beginning of the next episode. Today. Like literally when he walks, he grabs the door and opens it. That's when the episode ends. Because I was like, the fuck! I remember yelling.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't seen all of them yet.
He doesn't know what's going on because Economist in the next one.
Yeah, Economist didn't. The text, like the warning from Economist comes next episode, and also again another mini argument with Eagly because Eagly will always be Eagly, and I don't care if you think you have separate food, human. I will
open the refrigerator, bitch.
What I want in this refrigerator, okay? Listen, listen.
The pack.
What
give me the pack?
Is mine. What is mine is mine.
And everything is mine. So give me the nonies. Thank you so very much.
Do you know the shit that I just went through? Okay, I defended the castle.
He did.
What the fuck you mean I can't have no bologna?
I'd be mad as hell though if I come home and Eagly does that every time he's hungry. Like, sir.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah.
Sir.
We will have to put a lock on that door. Or just get him his own fridge. Honestly, I'm not above it. I'll just get him his own fridge. Look, you take the shit from your side, okay? Leave my fridge alone.
Listen, your shit's open. Matter of fact, when I leave, I'm putting your shit on the counter. I don't want to. Don't fuck up my refrigerator.
Like at this point, literally, Chris could off him if he wanted to. I feel like Chris and maybe Adebayo and one other one are the humans that he has respect for, at least.
He's so funny.
So, what are we giving this episode, y'all? How are we measuring this? We did titties last time. We can't do titties again. I don't know, body doubles.
I'm sorry, you said what?
Body doubles. I mean, we could also give it titties.
I don't know what I thought you said, but it wasn't body doubles.
What the fuck?
That's why I was like, let me just ask for clarification. I don't know.
What did you think I said?
I couldn't tell you. You give it 5 songs of Liberty? I'm gonna give this.
Okay, you know what? I will take all of these actually. Yeah, exactly. Get him a mini fridge. And 8 Kardashians, yes, because they were brought up a little bit. And I will always say, because I'm a Star Trek fan, I love the Kardashians in their villainy, but fuck Kardashians. I ain't got time for that. 5 songs of Liberty. Okay.
I
8
really
songs
did
of Liberty.
Enjoy this episode. I enjoyed seeing what is this? Earth 2? What are we calling this? 2? I'm calling it Caucasity Earth. Yeah,
Caucasity like, for short.
I like seeing this other place. I like seeing the people. I like seeing Chris in this, like trying to navigate it. I enjoy all of that. And I really, it's like this episode was like more informational, and I needed that, and I like that. I want to clarify the situation we're about to get into, and they gave it to me, so that's why I gave it an 8. It was thoroughly entertaining. I got to see Crispy Peacemaker,
all of our people,
all of the above. So,
yeah, absolutely solid score from me as well. I will go by what the bulk of our chat has been saying. So it says 9-minute fridges. That's deserved. But also, I will say like 8.75 Sons of Liberty. Get this one. And then ours says 8.5 Sons of Liberty. Okay. Yeah, this was a very enjoyable episode. I really liked it. So, to continue, we got episode 4. And we start in the past with T1000 and the boys as the baby
doing
boys
the most
in the woods hunting. And they hear some random strange shit. They can't really see what it is. They show us that there's a whole ass bush in the way. And T1000 just shoots without any expression. And then the thing that he shot starts wailing.
I hated this.
And screeching. And I was so sad for that creature. Because he wasn't trying to hurt nobody. He was just trying to grab the portable door and run through the door that had just opened to close off whatever loop he was trying to fix. And that's just my opinion. I'm not saying that he was there to try to fix a thing, but I had to assign him something. So I feel like that's fitting, because what happens after that shot is, first of all, I believe it's Keith as a kid that tries to say, "Dad, don't." And T1000 immediately after taking the shot backhands him like, "What the fuck you mean, don't? I don't take orders from you. Know your fucking place." Oh, wait a minute,
it's
bro.
So weird.
Wait a minute.
Have that type of aggression towards a child. It's so weird.
And then Chris, baby Chris is like, Dad, I think there's something over there. He was probably running towards it. And they walk up to where they were seeing, they passed the alien. And yes, it absolutely was an alien. And they see this, it looks like a mirror. And like, if you ever watched Stargate, some of their dimensional travels go through something that looks like a mirror in a couple episodes. And I feel, what did you say? John T1000 had the
I don't even feel like it was a mercy kill at that point. I feel like he did it just to do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
don't think it was any type of mercy in that situation. He just did it to do it, because God.
It sounded like something he was not used to. And if you've watched Higher Learning, I think is a good example, is, when folks of a certain persuasion hear some shit, some people are too happy or whatnots, you get stuff like this. The holodeck? I wouldn't even want to bring Star Trek into that. Not with Argus around here. And he was screeching. Yes, screeching, absolutely. Horrible. And we see that, Pops and Keith now know about the door. My thought on this, though, because it wasn't actually shown, is this the Keith and T1000 and Chris that we have been seeing? Or is it someone else? What do you think about that?
No, I think it's our Chris. I think that's our Chris from our timeline.
You think that's us here?
Okay. Because they got to show how they got the damn thing in the first place. Because everybody was confused, like, how in the hell did your dad didn't? Because I think in this episode he explains. In this
episode, Adebayo asked him. Yeah, Adebayo asked him, was like, hold on,
how did your dad make this?
I thought your dad was like an evil genius. And Chris is like, yeah, nah, that's not how it happened. This is where we learn that Keith figured out how to make the thing work, and he did it, and he showed Chris. So the next time it had to be done, and I believe it was when Pops moved it to like that closet door in his house. That was the one that Chris had to figure out, and he did. So I'm with Adebayo on that, and this is what another thing I was alluding to just now, talking about episode 3. Why do you know all this? If your dad isn't the evil genius, where all the headgear come from? Who's making those? How does that work? So I feel like she's asking like all of the right questions.
Yeah. And he doesn't know. He has no answer because he doesn't
know.
He's like, that's not my business. I just put the door there.
What he says to me was also a pain, because he said, I thought your dad was like an evil genius. Where all those helmets come from? And the only thing Chris said was it's complicated. What do you mean it's complicated? How?
I would like answers, please. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much.
Like, did you somehow gain some arcane knowledge that you were reborn? Or like he says, why is it meant for me to be over here in horribleness and he could be over there?
Sorry, that's because you're blind, but it's okay. It's okay. Because after that flashback, we go back to the house. Yeah. Where we see Chris finally getting out and realizing that he's laying in the shit, and then he gets a call from Economos.
All right, yeah, Economos.
Bitch. Hey, bitch.
Kudos to Economos, because honestly, my first thought when I saw him pull the phone out was, how the fuck nobody's seeing him right now?
Or how did they not have to see the door? Because ain't y'all tracking the door? He came from the door that y'all was like, mew, 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 mew. We saw an alert that something was happening dimensionally.
That part.
Y'all ain't see that come back? He had to open the door.
Right. How?
In the house. Y'all didn't see. Okay.
All right. Houseway.
Mind my business. So if you're minding my business, doing what I can do, you know what I'm saying? Look what I can do. Right, that right there.
God damn it, word, work with me. I'm sorry. Go pull up another thought. Go ahead. Let me pull this damn shit back up.
So Chris gets the warning and he's like, the what? So they're coming. He's like, get out of the house now. So here's where he messes up. He should have just taken the time to get Eagly the food from jump. Because Eagly was like, I don't give a goddamn what's happening.
How many years?
You don't give me my nonies.
How many years has Eagly been like this? He ain't changed.
Give me my nonies.
That's an old crotchety man in that badass ego body.
And I want it.
He wants what he wants when he wants it. You got to have me a cup of tea with 2 sugars, 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and just a half a shot of milk. And if you don't have it on time, I feel the need to go and just tear up your whole apartment because you got me fucked up.
So he was trying to gather everything. He had to get the door out of there. So he had to like undo the door.
He had to look for the portable. Yeah.
He had to do all that, undo the door, feed the bird, because the bird was like, we're not leaving until I get my snacks. And all the while they're on the outside being split up into teams. Economos is assigned Mary Poppins. We have Sasha. Did she go in there with what's this?
She is with the almost like blonde hair dude with the curls.
What the young one that he called baby something?
Yeah, that one. I don't remember what the exact title was, but that one.
Who did Judo Master go with? Did Judo Master go with?
That's what that was it. Economos told Sasha that he didn't want to be working with Merle, so she was like, you know what? That's fine. You don't have to. And I got you a new partner. We opened the door, and that's where Judo Master comes in.
He was like,
with the famous slide like, "Hey, fatty," and Economos like, "Get the fuck out of my face! I refuse." In the words of Lee on that awesome song, I refuse. Nah, he wasn't having it, and he made his feelings known. Didn't count for nothing, but he still did make his feelings known.
I think Judo Master went with Flurry, because weren't they running in the woods? Because I know that Economos went with Michael Rooker because of the bird.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mixed that up. Yeah, at this point in time, he was paired. Yeah, he was paired with Merle
because he does the stupid, nasty thing. Is going down there eating the bird poop and telling what the flavors is.
Bruh. Okay, well, let's expound on that a little bit. This man gets into the backyard and he sees some eagle droppings. Economos is standing right behind him, and the first thought that was in my brain when I saw that is, he about to eat that, ain't he? I know he not about to eat that, but he probably about to eat that, right? And then he gives it the crunch, and you know, I don't know if y'all have had potato chips in your day, but that was sadly that was a crunch that sounded very satisfying. However, you're not gonna get me believe that you could tell anything from some books. No. What do you mean you could tell? Oh, traces of Bologna and something else.
No, I don't want it. Just want to let you know that
it's just
I don't need this.
Ew.
So while they're outside, beluga caviar,
yeah, that right, exactly. That's where it came from. That is exactly where it came from.
So while he was outside eating the poops, they ran out the back. Eagerly and
just
Chris
in time.
ran out the back, just ran out the back.
Just in time. So they got past the tree line and hid.
Yeah, and so when they went back inside, did he knock him out before or after he went back inside?
Who?
Economos, because I know Economos knocked out.
Economos, okay, yeah. Once we saw Chris leave, then it cut back to him, and because he had Eagly in his sights at that point in time, he pushed him, and that's what made him turn and hit his forehead. That
because I wasn't sure
third eye now
if he was already knocked out when he went back inside, because he had to hack the lock, and he was stalling with the hacking of the lock.
Yeah, that was before. Yeah,
but
so he hit him
on the way out. He called ads and was like, "Hey,
yes, come get me, bitch.
I need you now. I need you.
Come get me.
The team needs you. I need you to come pick me up.
911. Someone please call 911.
Assistance quickly." She was asking too many questions for my liking. You understand what I'm saying?
What?
She was asking too many questions for my liking. Chris said, "I'm in trouble and I need you. Just tell me where."
Right. And just to back it up a little bit, you know, she got a magazine that she had put an ad out in, which was like U.S. something to do with soldiers and their uniforms that were eligible for, you know, consumer thoughts and whatnot. And what was it that she said? She's I think she was sending a copy of the ad to Chris, or maybe it was Harcourt. I don't know if they properly showed it, but in the middle of that is when she gets that alert, and she goes and gets him, and she's asking all types of questions with the car still in park. You know, it was very reminiscent of Letty in Lovecraft Country on the slow walk back to the meeting point, because we need to get the fuck out of here, sis, and save Diana.
We don't have time.
No, not at all. So,
like in this instance, like I'm so sorry. Like, please hold your questions until we're safe. Thank you so very much, and now I answer everything.
Por favor. Indeed. So while, you know, we've gotten all the meeting assignments and whatnot, along with that, Edelbauer does try to tell him, like, hey, you don't belong there. Okay. Stop thinking about that. Are you sure this ain't your hallucinations again?
Yeah, she still didn't believe it, girl.
Yeah. But
girl,
we do. Yeah, we touched on this a little bit. Got to Judo Master coming in with the "Hey fatty" line, which is horrible. I agree.
But he's more than fat. He's big.
But
he's big.
Is that
like the big
blind birdness? Oh yeah, he was talking all the shit to Judo Master, and you know he's kind of, you know, low key, really throwing shots, but he's not really that serious in it. But then blind birdness turns around and throws some shade, and Economos immediately with the petty talks about how he was winking at the team talking to Sasha like it wasn't no big deal that she was on the phone with him. And he starts backpedaling immediately.
Of course.
I thought that scene was a little bit funny. You forget yourself, Lord Vayman.
Of course. But what really had me tripped the hell out was when he went back into that room and they were standing at the lock and he was like, okay, well, we need to figure out what to do. And he's talking and I don't know what in the hell Fleury said. I cannot remember what he said to Economos. I think he might have called him Ginger Cool again, but he spit in his eye. I was like, ah!
Right in his right, and that is in my notes. He calls him Ginger Cool one more time, and Ginger Cool is cold-blooded, and he spits immediately right on the left side of his eye. And he's like, look, he tries to talk shit, but he was like, yo, I told you not to fucking call me that.
I was like,
and the man said what he said.
I understood. Right? I understood Economos, but nothing will make me go to jail quicker than a grown adult male, a 100%. Grown adult spitting.
100%.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Even seeing that, I was like, I get it. He got on your nerves, but spitting, going to jail.
You right. You right. That was some bullshit, but again, I understand what he was saying. Stop talking shit to me.
You were annoyed. He was annoying you. I get that. But now it's up to Economos to hack the door lock. And him, I think at this point, like, didn't he text Harcourt? Or I feel like he tried to contact somebody in his delayness, but I do remember him being like, well, I need my things to open the door. Where are the things? Let me go get. That's what he did. He went back to the car to grab his stuff and he messaged somebody. I can't remember. I want to say it might have been
a little bit before that. Actually, while we're still in the van with Economos and Judo Master.
No, he's not in the car. He's not in the van with Judo Master. He's by himself.
Isn't that?
Like this is after the raid. This is when everybody's inside. Right.
Yeah, when they're inside the house. No, I'm saying on the way to the house, they showed that not just the Texan, but Merle being again in this show and Walking Dead the most ridiculous racist ever, because he's saying because he says like, bitch, I'm fucking Vietnam, and Merle completely ignores that and says something about you let a little tiny Chinaman beat up on you, and Economos is like, he said he's from Vietnam. And Merle does not skip a beat of thought or self-reflection. And this is why I said I'm going to hell at the beginning of this scene. Is Vietnam, well, ain't that one of the places where Chinamen are from?
Matter of fact, I was alternating calling between Mary Poppins and Merle, so I can't even be mad. I was like, Merle. When he's outside playing with eagles, he's Mary Poppins. Inside, this is Merle.
What?
Merle.
I had to pause the damn video.
Merle.
And I know something like that should not be funny in this day and age, but damn it,
Merle.
You got me,
sir.
And I'm not gonna hold you on that,
sir.
Ain't that one of the places Chinaman is from?
Sir. First of all, I just wonder how hard is it for them to keep a straight face when they're ad-libbing?
Yeah. Because I have seen many behind the scenes thing, and Justin was good, my bruv. Thank you for coming in. And if y'all don't know, myself and Meeks are very antiquated with our homie Justin from Top Shelf Fandom over here. He is actually one of the folks that edits videos for Meeks, and for me, he's just my homie. That's my homie.
That's why I was sitting here trying to make a list of all the stuff. Like, listen, God damn it, Bobby.
All right, yo. Justin, do put like an asterisk next to your name for this, por favor. Jump on here with us when we get to the finale, or at least up to the episodes where we are now. Open invite, bruv.
Yeah.
And thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. So, blah, blah,
yeah.
You know,
listen,
after
time job. Listen, I feel you. That's how I feel right now. My manager's about to be mad at me because I'm like, listen, I know you don't want us to have this laptop out, but this laptop's about to be out. I got stuff to do. Anime season is right around the corner, which I got to take care of anime because anime, listen, they be popping knuckles. They be popping knuckles. So
don't like they be like 50 episodes or more and stuff.
Yeah, they just be eating my ass up with anime, which is why I don't have it on my channel a lot. But I need to get back into it. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, right. That's understandable.
Oh man.
All right.
So Chris,
go ahead.
And wait, so he went back to the truck. Economos went back to the truck to grab his stuff, and I think he either text or called her. And then Flurry came out, of course, to be nosy. So he went back inside, right? And he was like, oh, geez, I'm going to take this thing and touch the thing, right? And then I'm a thing. We're going to look at it. Stalling like a motherfucker. Trying to make sure
he's stalling, right? Because he finally, when he finally looked at the message, he was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, because he was trying to figure out, we're on episode 3-4.
Yes, episode 3 and 4.
So he's trying to figure out a way to stall, and at this point, everybody's like, "Well, you just break the freaking lock," because he thinks that if he breaks that lock, he's going to open that portal, and it's all going to be for naught. He's going to be in trouble. It's a done deal. So he is him and Han about opening this lock, and they finally are like, "Bitch, stop playing. Open the lock." And so he opens the lock, and they're like, and it's just a closet because what happened?
Right.
Chris took with him.
Yeah,
they didn't know that.
You know that text of the Economos was able to get out before his phone was taken. Chris called him back while he was sent back by Sasha to the van to get the equipment that was needed to crack the code. And in that time frame, I think this is where what didn't he had just got to the cabin with Adebayo, and then he had put the thing in place and he started the mission, and poor baby Economos, like, he was grasping at all the straws.
Question really quickly. Did Chris get to the cabin and call Vigilante before he opened it, or did he open the door and then was like, now we need a door?
No, he called him while they were on the way.
Okay.
He called him while he said, hey, get to Lowe's and find some doors and meet me here. And he didn't say anything about Adebayo, which once we do get to that scene,
I need Chris
it's
to be
a bit
better.
Heartbreaking, but
I need Chris to be better.
I understand, right? I understand where Riz was coming from. Okay, so for this, sorry, I forgot to put some dashes through stuff we already hit. We got that. We forgot about Adebayo getting a copy of that magazine that she rented some space in, because in the car after Chris tells her to come get him, he reveals, like, you put an ad out, and they're like, bro, that's a scam.
Yeah,
you can't.
And she's like, no, it's not. No, it is.
It's just like, what do you mean? She's like, no, it is. You know, the only folk that get on there and look at stuff are random rejects. They pay for the shit they have through the people that buy those ads. And he was like, well, what did they have? 12. I mean, that's not so bad. You mean 1,200, 12,000? He's like, no,
baby, 12.
12. And this is the moment where she's like, fuck. And wasn't it the last episode where Vigilante was telling her about that conversation? Or is that next?
That's the next episode.
Next one. Okay.
I remember that because I was crying. Yeah. I was crying. This is
that will put a pin in that, y'all. That will come back into play.
Hilarity. That man has no filter. I love him to pieces.
Right.
But
we cut to Merle. Well, there's a scene with Merle and Economos when Merle wakes up. And he's asking,
what happened?
What the hell happened? Yo, it was so wild, bro. An eagle came over here and pushed you and knocked you out.
He was like 2 eagles?
And then another eagle came in and tried to claw your eyes out. I saved you. And he was like, no.
He's like, more than one eagle?
Impossible. If there was more than one eagle, these are solitary creatures. That means that, oh my God, clutch my pearls.
The prime eagle.
The Gans have shenaned, and that means the prime eagle is the one I've been hunting all along. If I can kill this most remarkable bounty, then all of the sins of this country done to indigenous people will be wiped away. And Economos immediately does not fuck with the bullshit.
Listen, just
huh? Excuse me? You're killing an animal that is probably one that is on damn near every ancient
protected animal,
native culture that we know.
It's a very much protected animal, and you kill it. You're gonna kill it. You gonna kill it,
especially if you're in the United States. What do you mean? There's no way you have ever been an expert in the world of killing eagles.
This your idea? I'm like what you
like that do? That don't make sense. And also, yes, Sunny guys, I do appreciate the fact that in Chris's contacts, it's a Kano goat, and he deserves that.
And that freaking my third eye is open. Yeah, he was like, open my third eye, and he started drawing a mark on his forehead, and I was just like, circle home.
And I put this in my notes to bring up later, but I think it's all right fitting to bring up here. Anybody remember Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No.
Do that symbol not look like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Didn't watch that.
Because I feel like Google it real quick. You'll see what I'm talking about. Because I feel like that's just random James Gunn poking fun at Marvel. And I'm petty too, so I'm not gonna fault him for that. It's funny.
Oh, it's kind of close.
Yeah, it's very close to the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. logo. Your third eye is open. Yeah, third eye.
And he was like, "This guy is a fucking weirdo." I mean, I agree. Right, absolutely, positively agree. Absolutely. But after this,
is not on the bullshit.
Don't we go over to hardcore? Because what's his name? Rick Flag Senior, get frustrated that they missed him at the house and now they didn't know where he was. So he went ahead and contacted hardcore and was like, "Hey."
Yeah. After the closet debacle. Yeah, they said, bring me immediate hardcore. And immediately I am side-eyeing Crossbones right here because
I'm side-eyeing him the entire time.
Hey,
from Soup to Nuts.
100%. It's just more pronounced here because how dare you say you could find something to bring her back? Only though if she brings you Peacemaker.
You could have been done that if you really wanted.
You could have been did that. Exactly.
You could have offered it first. You could have set her up first, and then you could have been like, "Hey, I did this for you, so you need to do me a favor."
Exactly.
I need you to do me a favor.
It does not make any sense the way that shit went down to me.
No, and listen, I don't like him as a person, and I don't like him knowing that hardcore is having a hell of a time. He knows she's having a hell of a time. She's blacklisted from all the alphabet agencies. She can't do what she's good at doing. He knows that she's behind on bills, that she's struggling, and this is what you do to somebody supposedly you care about. Get out of here. Get out of here.
And that brings me into another random tinfoil thought that I have. It may not be true, but I think it seems like it's fitting. Did he set this up from the very beginning? Since we did see them talking at his funeral. Is he the one that actually is blackballing her just to make her desperate enough to fame for this? Because I could be wrong, but
I think Amanda Water was definitely like, "Fuck you, bitch, don't do it." I said what I said.
She could have, but looking at it, the rabbit holes I was going down today, so I'll blame them. It absolutely does look like something she could do.
I think she would
do. We've seen,
but he continued to enforce it, knowing that he could lift it.
He could have broken it at any time. Mm-hmm. She's not in charge of Argus anymore.
Exactly.
While her reach is far, once she is cut off by the government from any different entity, you see a lot of times in the comics and in some of the shows that she damn near immediately starts crashing out.
Yeah, so
I'm just like, I don't know. That's the one thing that's making me think maybe Amia being put in this position isn't a plant by her. But
I just feel like it's a trash move altogether. Knowing how much she cares about her team, how much she cares about actually working, and that you're going to wait until she's literally damn near rock bottom and be like, "Hey, if you do this thing for me, I'll see if I can get you a job somewhere." Not even like officially get you a job, but I'll see about getting you a job. I'm like, okay. But her being so desperate, she went ahead and was like, okay, yeah, sure, until she heard the other shoe drop, which is like, so what did you want for it? Peacemaker. I need you to bring me Peacemaker. Bring me Chris. And then she went.
And this is one of the reasons I love Harcourt, and I will never betray her confidence, because she does get in touch with him. And what she says to him, because this is the time where he's thinking, okay, I gotta make sure I don't need to be here, and by him not being there means he needs to make sure he's not leaving.
Yeah, you gotta have that conversation.
Harcourt. So he sends a text, and she replies, and what we know now is she replies with the code word that, hey, danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Hey, exactly. And he still showed up. Child, get out of my face. Yeah. But that's here and there. That's the next episode. I was like, because at first I was like, she can't be that down and out. I don't believe it. I don't believe that.
I never doubted her for a second. Even up to the end of the episode, no, I knew she wasn't actually playing him. There had to be something extra there.
And by this time,
still cleaned up, like she said, 18 years of service.
That's trash. I'd be pissed too.
In multiple different organizations. And you mean to tell me that track record, and she's good at what she does. Let's not forget that track record doesn't warrant her a little let's just see how it turns out. 90-day suspension, evaluation, whatnot. And then we'll see about you. No one giving her a chance just doesn't make sense to me.
It's frustrating, and I get why she's like up a wall about it. I get it. She's definitely on the ceiling about it. I understand it, but man, that shit sucks.
Nah, Sunny Skies, what I will say to that comment, that she could work at the pharmacy. Meeks touched on that last time. I don't think she would have been able to work very well there.
I feel like she needs to be in a more physical situation. She got to be able to punch people in the face. You need to be a bouncer or some shit.
Exactly. Right. If she were a bouncer, and you would be surprised how many clubs you go into, and you need a bouncer not for the males that are in the room, more so for the females.
She would bounce anybody. That's the best part.
Yeah.
As a woman, if you take fighting men, you fight the men, but you also get the girls out of here.
Right. Even if it was a dude, she could take him. We've seen that.
Yeah.
So her working at the pharmacy, she doesn't like humans, just like I don't. So I don't think she would have been okay there at all.
But while what's the face, Flag Senior and Harcourt had the conversation, Vigilante showed up with the door, and he was like, "Yeah, what are you doing? When did you get here? Did y'all get here separately? How'd you get here?"
Peacemaker. Like, you hear that record scratch, like
exactly, because he considers himself to be Peacemaker's best friend and the first one to call, and it's I'm not mad at it, but I think Chris needs to say something. Just to be nice. Like, she's my best friend, but you're also my friend too. Just say it. You're also my friend too. Thank you so very much. So he gets there with the door and he's like, okay, well, first let's, set this thing up. And Adebayo is like, how do you even know how to do that? And he was like, listen, sometimes you just gotta wink, like, stuff. Because he didn't really see how he knew.
This is where he explained about what was going down. Once he didn't say how they found the thing, but what he did say is Keith had to tinker with it first, and then next time Chris tinkered with it. And this is a scene where Adebayo was like, I thought your dad was an evil genius though. He didn't make all those helmets. Like, how did that happen? And this is why I really started side-eyeing some of the things going on, because Chris's reply was, it's complicated, and he moves on, and that's it.
I think he could have just stole the stuff from in there.
Why wouldn't he tell her that though?
No. I mean, his dad could have just stole the stuff from in there, but that's his dad above all else.
He could have, but we know that he has been in that room walking around before, because he's counted all the doors. He's seen all those things. So I don't know. His dad obviously was not an evil genius, but still, what role did he play?
Just evils.
Yeah. So it's very interesting how this is going to play. I'm very much looking forward to it. There is one tidbit with Merle going on a freaking spirit quest to see where Eagly is, and surprisingly, he is able to locate him.
I didn't listen when I tell you I saw that. I was like, what the hell is happening? And then that actually happened, and I was like, wow, be goddamn.
Look, Mary Poppins, y'all don't need the umbrella no more.
Well, how about that? That was a real thing. I was like, well, shit, bitch. I thought he was playing. I thought it was shenanigans.
You had Thoughton.
I had Thoughton. I did. I was wrong.
That's it.
I was incorrect.
And at the end of this, Merle says, I got you, you son of a bitch. And Junior Master, actually, with the door situation, Adrian arrives. He tells him, hey, put the doors over here. And Chris asks, can I borrow your car? And he goes into the city. And as he's driving down that road, we see Junior Master coming back into consciousness and walking up to the road to try to get back to wherever he needed to go to regroup. And that is where we end. And for those of us that know where it's going, there's some very interesting things that happen next time.
So I guess from here on out, we can do 2 episodes.
Yeah, I think so. Because the finale is on Thursday, right?
No, we have 7.
Oh, yeah.
And then 8 next week.
That's right. Yeah, so
that
we'll
would
work out the timetable.
A chance to catch up with Gen V.
Gen V, yes. Yeah, Gen V did just drop. We are absolutely going to be covering that.
Did 1 and 2 together. Did we do 1? We did Gen 1 and 2 together. Did we?
Of Gen V?
Yeah.
No.
We did 1?
No. I don't think we haven't done Gen V at all.
Did we? Then what did we do? Was it what?
It was Alien Earth.
Thank you. I'm like, what the hell did we do? Bitch, what?
I was about to ask you if you went through the damn dimension and entered the room of portals.
Where did we leave off with Alien?
Alien, we are on, I want to say episode 5. Hold on, let me check.
You see me, I'm like, hold on, I gotta go to the thing.
Okay.
I just like how I look you up as a bunch of white men first. Like, that's not what I typed.
Bro, I just now saw there are literally like 4 other channels that reference AK Watch. Yeah,
we were on 5, 3, and
4. Yeah, so 5 and 6 is what we are doing on Thursday. Not Thursday, Wednesday.
Monday. Because what happened is if we hold off on Peacemaker until the finale, then we would have time to catch up with Alien and start Gen V, because that would leave us technically Monday and a Wednesday, right?
Okay, so you want to do Peacemaker 5 and 6?
I want to do 5 and 6.
Okay,
and then we do Alien 5 and 6.
All right, yep. There you go.
And then we do Alien 7 and 8, and then we do Gen V 1 and 2, and then the next week we can do Peacemaker 7 and 8.
Okay,
that makes sense.
That works. Yeah, drop it in the chat so I can make sure.
Because
I will forget.
Yeah, me too.
Indeed.
Me too. Absolutely. Yeah.
So so that's some things we have coming up. We also have at some point Eyes of Wakanda, and what's the other one? Marvel Zombies, which is freaking fire, and I can't wait to see where they go on that.
I don't want to go no more. I'm tired. Like, I was exhausted. I only did 2 episodes. I was tired. Shit. I was stressed. I was yelling. I'm like, why are you standing?
Because they were good.
Why are you standing? But yeah, bird droppings. Oh god, that's gross. Yeah. But yes. Yes, you're correct. I'm going to give this a 9 because I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing Scramble. I enjoyed seeing Economos step the fuck up for once. This man wasn't running scared. He was like handling business.
Almost against his own free will. He's like, okay, nah. Like, I quote unquote, I don't like them like that. But I'm going to still make sure they're not too badly slandered and whatnot. So, yeah. We are looking forward to what will become of the rest of the season of Peacemaker. And if you are just now catching the tea and you don't believe us, go back and watch the episode. You will be able to confirm there are no folk of color in those stories.
Man.
Indeed. So again, thanks everyone for coming through. We'll be back on Wednesday if the universe allows, because it has a habit of throwing wrenches in our things.
Disrespectful.
But yeah, indeed. Be merry and safe out there, y'all. Hug your parents. You don't know when the hell they're actually going to leave you. And drink your water because your body needs it. Peace out.
I was drinking water, absolutely. For one.